going on, guys? Back at it today, and we're doing a little comparison. We're trying to see which GoPro will film better. I have on me right now that I'm filming with the GoPro Hero 7 Black. This has been the camera I've used since pretty well day one, when my videos, you know, jumped in quality. The bike's all warmed up, so nothing to it but to do it. We have the MX-12 on the back, little paddle tire. I say little, but like it's pretty decent for grip. So yeah, trying new settings on the Hero 7. See if I can get some quality video out of it now. I'm following Jeff Walker's GoPro setup that he recommends for good dirt bike videos. So see how it turns out. Whenever I touch that rear brake, the back end just slides right out. So I'm gonna try to stay off the brakes, lug this bad boy around. Alright, sketchy because we're on rock. Don't really want to spin it all. Try to keep to the easier trail sections today. Yeah, we'll bypass that one. First lap's usually the slowest because you're getting a feel for it, making sure that there aren't huge debris in the way like that tree. Especially when you're not riding something that you maintain, you know? That's where you can run into issues. Come into a trail system going wide open. And yeah, you're met with a whole bunch of issues like down trees. Sometimes, as scary as it is to think about, booby traps that some people set up. Maybe they don't like the noise of dirt bikes near them. I haven't experienced any of those kinds of issues, luckily, but there's some pretty interesting videos with that kind of stuff happening in them, you know? And I always think, no noise is really ever worth risking someone else's life. also a dirt biker, so take that as you will. Section's not too bad, but still very slick. Remember this section? Oh yeah, it's just ice under here. Struggling for traction. It's also good training for, you know, getting a good feel for your clutch. And I kind of pretend it's like, you know, hopping up on a super slick rock. Because it kind of is like that, to be honest. Some rocks feel like we're just on a sheet of ice. One of the days where if you had trail studs, you could absolutely blast through these. But we don't have trail studs, so. So I guess I should mention this bike no longer has any studs in it. All the Amazon studs were removed. So we are back on good old knobby tires. Pretty sure it's a MX-33. And then like I said earlier, the rear is an MX-12. The old style paddle tire. Because they moved to the MX-14 now. And I do have one of those, but I'll definitely try that out in a later video. Now, it's really sad, but I saw a deer yesterday. What was it? 3 of them running across here. But yeah, the Hero 12 that I was filming with, I don't know what happened, but it's been having a lot of issues with just like random bugs where like the color just starts flickering like crazy, and stuff like that. The audio starts cutting in and out, and then eventually it just freezes. So I talked with some people and they're telling me that that's apparently, you know, they said that GoPros have a lot of issues with overheating, but never really had an overheating issue because of where the camera's mounted on my helmet. It's right up front. It was kind of cold yesterday as well, so temperature is definitely not warm enough for it to overheat. And I did some more research, and it turns out that there was an update for it. And lo and behold, that update was for a bunch of bugs and glitches. Hey, there's a deer. Look at that. There's another one. Wow. We're gonna go slow through here. It would really suck to have one run out in front of us. Talking about deer, and we saw them again. That's pretty cool. So there we go. Oh, there's just some young bucks for sure. Look at them. I'll stop for a sec. Shut it off. Hi, buddy. You're pretty cute. Oh, he's shy. He looked away when I called him cute. Well, you keep on keeping on. Oh, you got your friend too. Yeah, I'm just out here for a rip, boys. So, as you were. Oh, look, they want a race. They'll probably beat me. They seem pretty fast. Holy cow. You guys are thinking, Ethan, how are you so good at dirt biking? And I'll straight up tell you, you just gotta eat tons of breakfast cereals. Just eat tons of mini wheats and Reese's Puffs. Gain like 50 pounds in the off season. And you'll be dialed just like me. You'll be able to absolutely rip the trails up like I am right now. Oh, I died. Gear are we in? Oh, we're in fourth. Yeah, that might cause that. Alright. By the way, 100% joking. I do not think of myself as, oh shit, a very good rider. Oh, I'm just proving my point, obviously. Yeah, so this is why we have bark busters. Oh, thorn bushes already. Oh. Oh, we're all good. I can tell you, I think it's a little slicker than yesterday. Oh. Part of it too is because I can't see where the ice is as well as yesterday. That's okay. We'll keep going. Whee! Earlier, like I had to tell you guys that I don't actually think I'm a great rider. Crazy. You guys already know that. But still, you guys come to the channel, you watch my videos, you support it, and I appreciate the hell out of it. I just hope some of my falls and mistakes are both educational and hilarious to watch. That one was interesting. Alright, this one will be tough. Oh, nice. I was a little worried about that one, to be honest. So that was at the Hero 7, and we're gonna take a little bathroom break, and then we're gonna switch to the Hero 12. So that'll be right up next. Peace. We are switched now to our GoPro Hero 12. So like I said earlier, I really hope that the update that we did on it, bug fix update, hopefully that worked. I'm also trying as close as possible the same settings on the Hero 12 as I am on the Hero 7 to give them a tighter, you know, comparison. So I guess things to note as well is the Hero 7, the biggest camera lens size it has is the Super View, whereas the Hero 12 has Hyper View. To keep the video comparison, you know, on point with each other, I'm currently using Super View on both just to make it more even. And I've also done some research, and some people don't like the Hyper View just because sometimes I guess it makes the video look a little too round. like the Insta 360 camera. Gives it that round kind of look, I guess. So, but I guess you can change that with different camera lenses. So, we're just using the stock camera lenses that come on both cameras. Later, it might be a good idea to get a different lens, see what that does. But yeah, I do have to say the first thing I noticed is the Hero 7 is lighter than this camera. It is also smaller, and like just holding it in my hand, but on the helmet I can't really tell a difference, so that's good. Because I know some people might be concerned about that, worried about the weight of it. But if you're used to running an action camera on your helmet, you won't be able to tell it's any heavier. And if you can, well, I suggest you get on that Formula 1 neck training program. A good day to do this, because it's not like I can go much faster than this either way. Like my first lap compared to my second, maybe a little faster on my second here, but also went down 2 times on the first lap, so hopefully we can avoid that on this lap. Heck, we'll maybe even see those deers again. And yes, if you're wondering, I'm a super weird guy. Life's too boring to not have a quirky personality, you know? Motivation's hard to find, especially when, you know, the conditions are like this. So pick your battles and just know if you're gonna be disappointed later because you didn't go riding, you should probably go riding. Whether it's nice outside or not. You know, because all you do. It's not necessarily going to make you a better rider. It's just making it easier on you, right? So, if you want to get better, do some stuff that challenges you. Snow out there, just try and go out there and try some laps or something. Take her slow and easy. And I know it can be quite annoying when you can't go as fast as you normally do. But also, from the wise words of some of the greats, first you have to go slow before you can go fast. And if you can just push the throttle and hold it wide with no technique, well, just imagine what you could do if you have the technique. I would not say I'm a very skilled rider by any means, but I'm always willing to try. And yeah, we got some rain coming in now. Hopefully by next weekend it'll warm up. We can get rid of some of this ice. Make this stuff a little bit faster. But, like I said, getting out of your comfort zone and riding something you're not necessarily good at. Definitely help you improve. Last time, so we're just gonna take her easy. Otherwise, I'll actually, that'd be a pretty cool thumbnail. Me getting smoked by a deer running across the trail. But would prefer not to. Yeah, we're gonna slow her down a little bit. As fun as it is to wipe out. Now, some of you might say, hey, for it to be a direct comparison, you have to copy everything you did previously. Well, no I don't. Crashing is not on my list of things to do. Again. Avoid the crash site. There we go, crash site number 1. Now hopefully we won't find ourselves doing crash site number 2. So that's the comparison between the two. Yeah, obviously I can't tell anything right now because I'll have to get the cameras back, take the footage off, do some editing, compare the two. But yeah, peace.